This conference will now be recorded.
So in Dynamics 6, credit and collections, we can see as aged balances. So it will show the balances. But here there is different. Okay, so in this it may be several invoices. If you want to see that several invoices, if you click here, it will show invoice wise balances, like different invoices. Now it is actually one invoice only. Okay, here suppose this one, it will show multiple invoices. Understood? Some invoices in 30 days, some invoices in 60 days, some invoices in 90 days, like that we can see. Of course, here it is showing only one invoice. Let me take when US001, suppose this may show multiple invoices. See here. Clear? Invoice wise, specific date wise pending. So in customer aging report also you can generate. Let me generate customer aging report that you can understand very clearly. Customer aging report. So Balaji joined. No, actually he asked me about bill of exchange. So here suppose I'm generating for last month, Feb 31, 28. This month end I will generate 31st March. Balance as of 31st March. Here we have options: transaction date, due date, document date. For customer side, document date and transaction date will be the same because we are generating. Whereas
Yes.
for vendor side, it is both are different. Okay, so in general, we will generate using due date. Okay, and I'm selecting some report. Now here there is details. If you select details, it will show invoice wise. If you remove this one, it will show you the overall report. Give me 1 second. So I'm generating with the details. Okay. And I'm taking month wise. So let me click here. Let me process. And if it is without details, in case if it is not without details, I mean to say, if you are not selecting that checkbox details, it will show normally like this: 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. This is amounts. So in this, we don't know how many transactions exist. In this, how many transactions exist, we don't know. Am I right? This is in 30 days, this is in 60 days, this is in 90 days, and this is 120 days or above 180 days. Whereas here in this, we are able to see each invoice wise details. This is one invoice. This is another invoice. This is another invoice. Understood?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. Fine. Coming to our today topic, bill of exchange. Okay, so whether Balaji joined? Okay, fine. Balaji joined. Good morning, Balaji.
Good morning, sir. Bit late. Sorry for that.
No issues, no issues. Fine. So today topic is bill of exchange. So that is accounts receivable module. In accounts receivable module, payments, bill of exchange is available. Drop bill of exchange. Okay, there are many setups. One by one, I will try to explain you. Let me verify this bill of exchange journal is there or not. If not, we'll try for in DEMF company whether the setups exist or not. Otherwise, we'll create no issues. Okay. In DEMF also it is not exist. Then we'll go for USMI. So let me open a notepad. Okay, bill of exchange. So the first bill of exchange is like simply the agreement between seller and purchaser. They are writing a document, written document, that is bill of exchange. Then this bill of exchange I can submit to the bank. Suppose I am selling material. I am selling material to the customers. Okay, customer agreed he will pay in suppose 30 days or 60 days. He need to pay in 60 days. So then the agreement between me and my customer is bill of exchange. Document I have written, terms and conditions. Now I want money at the earliest. I need money at the earliest. Then what I can do, I can submit this document to the bank and I can get money immediately rather than waiting for 60 days. There is a terms of payment, 60 days, customer will pay like in 60 days, but I need money. Then I can submit in the bank, and the bank what they will do, suppose there is a 10,000 rupees invoice. Now bank will give like maybe some suppose 1,000 rupees, then bank may give 980 rupees or something. There will be some charges will be collected by the bank. Okay, otherwise 1,000 will be given to you, and the charges will be updated in the system for the bill of exchange. Okay, so this is, see, partially I may be little bit sometimes 90% it is correct, maybe 10%, 5% I may be wrong. The reason behind I have not implemented this one in the real-time scenario. Okay, how it works majorly I will show you. Bill of exchange. Now the first step, bill of exchange, if you want to use it, so the bill of exchange functionality is available in accounts receivable module, payments, bill of exchanges. Exactly vice versa in accounts payable side, it is promissory notes. The same function, promissory notes. It is vendor side, exact opposite. So now we are learning on this one. So here, if you want to use bill of exchange, the first setup is you need to enable one checkbox. This is not related to bill of exchange, but you need to enable this checkbox. Ledger setup, general ledger parameters. Here, allow multiple transactions within the one voucher. This should be enabled. If it is enabled, some reports and some problems are there. You can go through this one. One second. While doing copy, I have not copied properly. Without dot, you need to select. What happened? Okay, I need to open from here only in that case. Okay, leave it here. We'll do from here only. Okay, you need to verify this one. This is a little bit complex issue if you enable this checkbox. So you need to verify, you need to go through that one. This is multiple, allow multiple transactions within one voucher. If you want to enable, so this is not only for bill of exchange. If you are doing transactions for multiple customers and vendors, customers versus multiple customers, multiple vendors, if you are doing, then you need to allow this checkbox. Okay, so please go through that link, warning message. Don't blindly use this link, this checkbox in real-time scenario. Okay, so this will create some report problems. Microsoft is working on this alternate solution. For the alternative solution, Microsoft is already working. So this is different. Okay. So the first checkbox is, this checkbox should be enabled. Then only it will work for bill of exchange. So GL parameters, general tab, allow multiple transactions, within one voucher. Checkbox should be selected. This is the first parameter. Next. So once it is done, next one is in accounts receivable, parameters, so here ledger and sales tax, bill of exchange, we need to map bill of exchange journal names like posting profiles. Okay, this is one more step. So next, ER parameters, ledger and tax and ledger. So let me go here, ledger and sales tax tab. Yeah. Bill of exchange, fast tab. Select posting profiles. Okay, this is one more setup. Next, in this posting profile, you have liability account for payments, liability account for discount account. You need to map these two accounts. Liability accounts for payments and liability accounts for discounts. This is for bill of exchange. Okay, fine. It is created. Now we can create bill of exchange. So if you click new, if you want to create bill of exchange, one journal name should be there. So now you need to create journal names for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So journal names should be created. Okay, journal names should be created. So one by one we'll create. We know like journal names where we can create. Can anyone help me? Journal names. In this, click new. The first one is draw bill of exchange. So here customer draw bill of exchange. Continuous. So draw bill of exchange I have created. Okay. Now you can create bill of exchange, but before that let me create let me do one sales order invoice and then we'll do it next process. Okay, first let me take duplicate. I will show you like transactions in the very brand new customer so that we can understand clearly what is happening in the bill of exchange process. I will create one customer. So I'm creating one more customer, new customer. Suppose 1000 is the customer. Name also I'm just creating, suppose Rama Enterprises, something. Customer group. Okay, click save. So for this customer, I'm just mapping method of payment check, something. Usually he will take method of payment check. So for this customer, there is no balance, there is no transactions. Okay, no transactions. Now what I will do, I will create a sales order. For this customer, I'm creating a sales order. selecting the item. Give me 1 second, it is saving. Okay, I need to fill the site and warehouse. I have updated. Now I'm doing invoice. Packing slip and invoice we need to do. I'm doing directly invoice. So it is selected as packing slip. I'm selecting all. I can do directly invoice. We know this process. Give me a minute. I'll bring my charger. Actually, my laptop is drying. Okay, give me 1 second. So invoice is generated now. Now customer will pay this one after 30 days because as terms of payment is 30 days, customer will pay within 30 days. But I can submit in the bank. Let me show you now the transactions, customer transactions. Let me refresh. The balance is whatever it is, 1900 something it is showing. Okay, now the transactions are showing only one. Only one, you can see here. Now what I'm doing, we can draw this bill of exchange. So these steps, how to do it, I'm going to explain you. But each step, what is the process, what is the purpose, that I'm not completely aware of this one. You may know about Balaji. If you have any knowledge, can you please share this one by one steps? Do you have any idea or you don't know?
I don't have an idea, sir. But
Yeah,
we are
can you?
using.
Yeah. So can you brief me like one by one steps? See here, I'm selecting customer and I'm selecting invoice. I'm selecting the invoice. Click OK. Then that amount is coming. Yeah, if you have idea, can you please brief me what it means, draw bill of exchange? Otherwise, I will finish it and then we'll discuss. Okay. So I'm posting this one. Then if we verify customer transactions, it will refresh. Invoice will be settled against draw bill of exchange. So that invoice was settled against draw bill of exchange, and now draw bill of exchange amount is pending. Okay, this is draw bill of exchange, and you can see one more. Let me show you duplicate. I'm going to cash and bank management. Bank accounts and bank accounts. So like USMF operations. So here actually it is available bill of exchange statistics. It is 0 now. So we have created bill of exchange, draw bill of exchange. Next step is sequence steps, I can do it. Next, protest bill of exchange. Next step, protest bill of exchange. Once again, journal name is not there, so we need to create journal name. Protest bill of exchange. So customer protest bill of exchange. So we need to create one more journal series. Continuous. Give me 1 second. It should be continuous. So next, protest bill of exchange. Protest bill of exchange. Now you need to create protest bill of exchange. Lines. So select the customer. Once again, settle transactions. Now draw bill of exchange transaction will be displayed here. If you click here, it will show draw bill of exchange transaction. Okay, you can click OK. This is draw bill of exchange transaction. Okay, click OK. And actually, before going to post, we can use bill of exchange, and we can use USMF operations. So this is actually, I'm not completely aware of this, how to utilize this one, collection and discount. I think we can use discount type. Let me try. So as I told you, sequence steps I know, but pros and cons, like what exactly the purpose, everything I'm not completely aware of this one. But the process I know. I'm doing post. It was posted. Now let me verify here in the bank. It is not showing anything here. So what we did, we have created a protest bill of exchange. Now in the customer transactions, 2 more transactions will be displayed. Protest bill of exchange. So draw bill of exchange will be nullified and protest bill of exchange is available. And now the balance once again here in the protested bill of exchange, and the balance will not be changed. If you want, you can see the balances always. It is 1900 only from the customer balance. Okay, it is 1900 only. But so the pending, it is transactions, it is showing like protest bill of exchange. Protested bill of exchange. Now next step is redraw bill of exchange. So for this I need to create one more journal name, redraw bill of exchange. Customer redraw bill of exchange. Actually I'm using the existing one. This is not the best practice. You need to create new one. Okay, you need to create new one and you need to do it, but I'm using existing one, which is not correct. But for time being I'm just proceeding the existing number sequence, but that is not the best practice. Select the customer, then if you select this customer, if you click on, now the protested transaction, it will show here. The protested transactions, it will show here. Okay, here and then before this one, let me go to bill of exchange. We need to select bank. For which bank you are doing. As the method of payment is check here, actually it is, I'm not sure about this one, but because of this method of payment check, the status will ask like you need to have status instead of none, it should be sent. So what I will do, I cannot enter the exchange rate. There are two options. One is you can enter like a bank document number, but here the payment is not through check. So for time being, what I'm doing, I'm changing the status from none to sent. Otherwise, if I'm posting, it will throw error message. Because check status should be, oh, it is completed. Fine, then it's fine. Usually it will stop the status sent. Actually, the status should be sent status. Then only it should be, but it was processed. Fine. Now if you verify the bill of exchange, refresh here, still it is not showing anything, but in the customer transactions it will show redraw bill of exchange transactions, redrawn. So the pending amount is redrawn. Now I need to do once again remittance the journal. From here bank will involve. Earlier also bank will involve, but it will not affect the statistics. Now let me create remittance bill of exchange. So here journal name we need to create customer remittance, customer bank remittance. Actually you need to create one more journal name, sorry, number series, but time being I'm using the existing one. That is not the best practice. So bill of exchange, you need to select the bank. So here I'm not fully aware of these functions, but blindly I know the process. Now you can select the customer. Now redraw bill of exchange, whatever it was selected, it will show here. So you can see here, this is redrawn bill of exchange. Click OK. Okay, now it is available. I think here, if you are selecting, it will throw error message, payment status none. As I told you, I need to change it to status to sent because the method of payment is check. Fine. Now, so here nothing. Okay, let me post. If I do posting remittance, then automatically the statistics will be updated in the bank. This is in the bank. If you refresh, remittance will be updated. Remittance balances will be updated. Okay, this is in the bank bill of exchange remittance. Okay, so next step, we need to create next one more settle bill of exchange journal. So for that also we need to create one more journal, settle bill of exchange. Bill of exchange, customer bill of exchange, settle. So here also we need to create one more number sequence. But time being, I'm just mapping. But as I told you, you need to create one more number sequence. So you need to select the customer. So in this, once again, in the customer transactions, it will create two more lines, remittance, remitted. Now it is remitted the balance. Now if you settle the transaction, sometimes it is showing, sometimes it is not showing. It is not showing. Then it is remitted transactions, it should show here actually. Then you can post this one. This is bill of exchange process in the practical in the system. Okay, so Balaji, if you don't mind, can you brief what is the process you are using in your company? That will be helpful to the team.
Yeah, actually, the same what you have said, the invoice against we will get the bills discounting from the bank. We submit the invoice to them and then we'll collect the receipt, bill of exchange receipt. Well, once we receive the amount, we'll post the bill of exchange receipt. After that, the discounting also will be applicable on that bank charges they will use for that. Some percentage will be there, depends on the project. And then once we receive the amount, we will have some period of time to return back. Once we are returning that back amount, we will reverse that contingent liability from the whatever we have put it in the contingent liability, we reverse it back. This is what
So
we are doing it.
How you can reverse that one last?
We are not doing it in the system, we are doing manually.
Oh.
Because there is no customization they've done here because some printing advices and all there. That's why we are not using.
So you're not using in this system?
Yeah, in the microdynamics we are not using. Before we used to have a SAP. On that SAP we have procedure. Same like invoice posting against the invoice, we will have a receipt, bill of exchange receipt. Once bill of exchange receipt will be there, bank charges will be having a discounting procedure, will be another bills discounting procedure is there. After that, once we paid everything cleared up and then reverse the contingent liability, there is another procedure.
Okay, fine. So you can explore on this one, whatever it is not exist, you can like customize the functionality, am I right?
Yeah, we will. Yeah,
So it is available. See, as I told you, 80%, 90%, whatever I said, it is correct. But you need to explore some more little bit on this one, because as I told you, because we are not using this functionality, I mean to say, I have not implemented this functionality in any of the client. No client asked me about this implementation. I did around 5 implementations. So no one asked me about this process. So that is the reason whatever I learned in the year 2009, I mean to say, this same functionality is available in AX 2009, in 2012, in D365, but I did not get opportunity to work on this feature. So no one asked me about this one, but it is available. So you can verify whatever you are doing manual. I mean to say, in your maybe you are maintaining an Excel file or something, whatever you are doing, some other manual maintenance. So you can try from the system. Wherever it is not exist, you can go for the customization.
I have tried, sir, actually by using the sandbox, but some procedure what you have said I missed out. I would like to have to go through it and then let me check once you've cleared everything, can be okay. I hope.
Okay. So here, actually, like in the system, whenever you are doing, there are two options. To be frankly, I have not explored on this one. In bill of exchange, while doing, we have two options. One is collection, one is discounts. So I'm not sure about the difference. So most probably discount, we are discounting the like invoice and we are getting money. Am I right? Most probably this one. So what is this meaning of collection? I don't
Correct.
know.
Actually, bank charges will be applicable on discounting as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, so whatever I have provided, I know like I have delivered, or I have provided the information about 80%, 90%, but not 100%. We can explore whenever you are getting opportunity, you can explore. Now, I want to tell some more inputs, This is my assumptions. Give me 1 second. So in some countries, let me go to the cash and bank. Let me go to the cash and bank management, bank accounts. Whatever I'm going to tell this one now is for few countries only. For USMF operations setup, actually we have format called check format. We know this check format already I have discussed. I have explained about check format and layout. Remember, now in the same manner we have bill of exchange layout. So bill of exchange layout, if you click here, there are three: Spanish, Belgian, and Italian. Means this is my assumption for Spain, for Belgium, and Italy. For these three, check the format how it is there. Bill of exchange document may exist. Check bill of exchange document may exist. So they can use the document called bill of exchange form. So this is available in the Dynamics AX. And in the same manner, promissory note. So promissory note, if you verify, there are different formats. There are 5 countries it is available: Spanish, Belgium, Italian, French, and Mexican. So this is just like check. They may have predefined printed document and they are using. So if you are using this one, then you can have that bill of exchange documents number will be updated here. Just like bank checks, deposit slip and checks, how it is following, we are following, it may be used as here. And they may give numbering also, maybe bill of exchange, see check numbers in the same manner, bill of exchange number sequence and promissory note. So this will be enabled, these will be enabled if it is your company is in this like Spain. Normally it is not showing. Okay, let me try fixed one. I don't know. Let me try. paper length, suppose 11. I'm just checking 11 inches. Something. Starting position. Start. If I make it like fixed one, what happened? Bill of exchange is enabled. Yeah, numbers are enabled. This may be a document kind of. Checks. Now you can go to the like manage payments, bill of exchange. You can see bill of exchanges documents. You can use this bill of exchange documents. Okay, I'm assuming this will be for particular countries. They may have bill of exchange document. In India, as per my knowledge, bill of exchange is a normal document. So with the stamp, I mean to say, with the agreement we can have. But in some other countries may have this bill of exchange, a predefined document may have. So then it will be showing. So 1 minute, let me show you that one. So in the file formats, setup, here bill of exchange also available somewhere else. Spanish bill of exchange, predefined format. You may, if you are working for Spanish, then you can use this functionality. This is my assumption. Understood? So instrument, like instrument, how you are using the same, you can use it. This is just I'm giving additional knowledge, additional information, but I'm not completely aware of for Spanish, for French, for Italy how it works. But here it is showing bill of exchange details, just like check. This may not be applicable for rest of the countries, but I'm not sure. But here you can see the bill of exchange transactions. This is regular transactions, what we have posted. Draw bill of exchange and redraw bill of exchange transactions we can see here in this bill of exchange. And the customer remittance. Okay, so whenever you have opportunity to work on this feature, you will get more knowledge. So in the same manner, promissory note also. Okay, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So this is high level about bill of exchange, and the same vice versa in promissory note. In accounts payable side, promissory notes. The same functionality it is available. Okay, fine. This is about bill of exchange. Simply, one is this checkbox should be selected. Okay, before enabling this checkbox, please go through the link provided by Microsoft, because so many reports will be disturbed. Okay, next one is this profiles you need to select, and journal name should be created. Okay, fine. Next, data management, workspaces, data management. It is a kind of small techno functional, but nowadays it is working with the functional people only. Okay, so here export, I'm creating chart of accounts. Click new, add legal entity. You can select here chart of accounts. Sometimes it is taking the time to get the entities. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, we need to create like one thing. Then we need to import. Give me 2 minutes time. It will sometimes it is not showing properly, sometimes it is showing. Okay. Add entity. Now I hope it is coming. Chart of accounts. Yeah, chart of accounts are coming. So it is taking some time. Now I'm going to do export to Excel. Chart of accounts, Excel. Add, close. Okay, now you can click on export. So then what happens? Excel file will be download. We can download. Sorry, not export. Download. Sorry, we need to download the file, Excel file. So it is. I'm just saving this file in desktop. Okay, close. Now if you minimize this screen in the desktop, you will find the file. In this you will find chart of accounts. You can fill the chart of accounts name and whatever it is there. You can fill this one and we can import. Understood? In the same manner, this is chart of account name and code and name only. Now in the same manner, I will show you main accounts. Suppose I want main accounts. Now I'm closing this one. I'm creating new one for main accounts. Import. This is not for export actually. I need to have import. This is my mistake. So we can create sorry. This is export only, not import. Because we need to have Excel file. Initially, what we will do, we'll export the format and then we'll import the format. So here we can enter main accounts. So click add. Okay, close. So this is Excel file. You can download the file. So I'm saving this file. So if you verify, main accounts file format is available. In this Excel file, you can fill the details. So chart of account name, main account code, from date, active from active to all the fields, whatever it is there in the main accounts, it will show here. You need to fill the Excel file. Okay, so let me show you the main accounts form. General ledger, main accounts. So we know these fields. All these fields we need to fill here in this Excel file, whatever it is relevant. Okay, you need to fill the information. I mean to say you need to collect from the client, and whatever the relevant fields are there, those fields you need to fill here. And then once it is filled, once it is saved, then you can import this one using import data management. So I will show you, I will create a new import. So main accounts import. So for this, you can click add line and you can upload the file, whatever it is there. You have already created in the Excel file, that file you need to select. This is not the one, whatever it is there. And you need to select the entity and source document file. It was updated. Okay, click OK. So usually we need to select Excel file, not here, because the filled data Excel file we need to fill. Understood? So this is export and import. This Excel file, you need to fill that Excel file and you need to import. This is data management. Simple, export and import. But only the data should be in a proper manner. You need to collect the information, you need to collect the details in a proper manner, and you can import the file. Upload and Excel file. That Excel file should be selected properly, and we can import. Simply click on import. Once it is selected properly, you can click on import, then automatically it will be imported to the system. Actually, what happened in the system, there will be mid-level. First, from Excel file to mid-level it will import. From that mid-level to Dynamics AX SQL Server. In SQL Server, it will be upgraded. Okay. Understood? Any doubt here? So for everything, there will be one one field it is available. I mean to say that is called entity. Suppose if I want vendors, we can select vendors. So you can select the entity vendors. So there will be vendors 2 or something. Vendors V2. This is the entity name. That's it. Click add. Okay, then automatically if you download, it will show it will give you the Excel file related to vendors. And you need to fill the data. In this, vendor related information will be there. Vendor account number, address book, everything you need to fill. Whatever it is relevant and mandatory, those fields you need to fill. So for a vendor, there will be so many codes. There will be so many. Whatever it is mandatory, you need to fill. There is so much data because there will be terms of payment, methods of payment, everything you need to capture. So before importing like vendor master, you need to import vendor mandatory fields. Suppose you are using terms of payment. So terms of payment should be imported first. Then methods of payment, cash discount, everything will be there. Am I right? So there are so many transactions, GB. So whenever you are importing, if you want to import vendor master or customer master, there are so many fields. So whatever the fields you are going to use, those fields should be imported earlier. Then only that can be mapped here. Terms of payment. So terms of payment should be initially already imported in terms of payment table. Then we can select here methods of payment. Like that we can do it. Understood? Any doubt here?
Clear.
So this import data migration or data management is very simple. If you stuck, then you may require some expert. If it is stuck, I mean to say this actually like in this, if you go like view, I will show you. There will be connection between field wise mappings will be there inside in the entity, not here. Give me 1 second, I will show you somewhere else. For this, if you go to the entity, so in this entity there will be a mapping. See, this is simple. This is chart of accounts. Let me show you from main accounts or chart of accounts. Main accounts are customer or vendor. Let me show you from the main accounts. If you go to this main account entity, if you look at the, okay, this is very less. See here, the mappings. Field level mapping inside is there. If it is disturbed, then you need to take help from technical person. Understood? This is field level mapping. Table level, so one is Excel, another one is inside there is a mid-level staging field. This is a staging tables, and this is the SQL Server tables. 3 levels. The data will be moved from Excel to staging tables, from staging to our Dynamics AX. So here this is a like mappings. Like this. So this is a little bit technical, because as I told you, suppose the connections will be there. Okay, so this field mappings we are not expertise. If you are expertise in SQL Server, you may get this information. So these things actually, like earlier in during 2005 to 2008-9, I worked with SQL Server. Later on, I have not used much on SQL Server. I know a little bit of stored procedures and insert tables, but later on, I am not using my skill set in SQL Server. SQL skill set I'm not using, and I'm not applying in the real-time scenario. That is the reason it was lag now. So if you are expertise in that area, you can understand easily about this inside mappings, entity mapping. Okay. So if you have that knowledge, you can do from your side. See here, it will show you visualizations. The mappings, how it was. This is staging table, from Excel to staging table. Then it is SQL Server table. View is different. Okay. Fine. I'm stopping here for today. Now, today is the last session. Any more doubts? Any more clarifications, please? From tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start new batch. Okay, if any of your friends are looking for, let to inform me, or institute or me. No issues. Yes, Venkat. Funny, Balaji.
Yeah, it's all clear, sir. If there anything, we will ping you like in the WhatsApp group.